Okay, day 3 in Justice, Manitoba, and at our friend Les and Leanne's, and we're going to do a bit of quadding and side-by-siding today. We have a little event with the back of the trailer later on, but it's been really a pleasant stay here, and we get to see the crops, got to see a lake called Clear Lake, and it's a beautiful area, certainly a beautiful area. And there's Debbie coming back from the trailer after putting Edgar away before we go on our quad ride.
I decided to put some shoes on because apparently there could be some poison ivy.
Poison ivy on our travels today. I guess we're gonna have a hot dog or a smoky or something while we're out there. Yeah. But yeah, the train goes by about 14 times a day. There's a lot of railway happening here. 24 hours a day. 24 hours a day.
Yeah.
Oh, and you got the United States one there too.
Yeah, so we have, now we're recording, we're just let everybody know we're recording, that we are now going to ceremoniously put on our Manitoba sticker, and so peel and stick to this spot here. So
we have to get it perfect.
Les is going to get it on there.
Les will screw this up.
Yeah, that's all right, because there we go. It doesn't matter.
There we are. We're pretty close.
And that looks pretty darn good.
Better than I could have done, that's for
Look at
sure.
that. Polar
And
bear
right
and all.
now we are about right
In there somewhere.
here.
Yeah.
Or
So if you want to see these guys, you got to go that way.
Churchill, yes, got to go to Churchill. So today Manitoba, tomorrow afternoon Sioux Narrows,
oh, so is that you in the States at Sioux Narrows or Canada?
Just out of Kenora, because we thought that we would drive Highway 1 because Leanne suggested that we go Highway 1 through Winnipeg and then to Kenora and then down.
Yeah.
Roads are better. Supposedly, but then it'll just drop us into Minnesota, and then we'll do Minnesota, part of Wisconsin, and come out at
Sault Ste. Marie.
Michigan, come out at Sault Ste. Marie over here, and then.
So you run the Upper Peninsula when you're down in here then?
Yeah.
A little bit of it, yeah.
Yeah, that's cool down in there. That's great with the motorcycles.
Yeah, yeah. You got so many great roads, east and west of here that, it's good. So that's it. Ceremony's over. Manitoba is now on there, so another one.
That is beautiful.
And tomorrow afternoon, Deb's going to put on the Ontario one because she was born and raised where?
Toronto.
There we go. Yeah, yeah. We still talk to those people in Ontario. I mean, somewhat. But this is our wall of fame. Kiki's where we stay in the winter.
Yeah.
Rivera Del Mar where we stay in Loretto. Obviously, Ride Baja, Mexican insurance company. NorCal Drone Works, yes, he comes out of the Bay Area, California. He comes down and drones a lot of stuff for the Adventure Cooperative. And Aerial Tramway and Old Tucson, Tortilla Flats, and then of course us. That's kind of our history of exploring Canada. Just caught an elk going through.
got home, he wanted to ride a bunch more.
That's good for him. So here we are, side of the road. A BRP Defender Can-Am side by side with a broken belt. So when you break down in Manitoba, the thing to do is to pull out a brewski and just might as well enjoy where you are.
Do you have another belt at home?
Yeah.
Okay, why don't you hop on your bike and go get it?
It's a job to get it in on the machine. He's going to need all his tools.
Well, I thought we had the wrench for it.
Well, I got it. It's in there.
Yeah.
But there's more to it.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, now that I know how to do it, I could do it in probably 10 minutes, but it's...
Yes, ma'am.
So it's not something you can
Sorry?
take apart?
I'm coming. I'm coming. Hang on. What do we got? We have Justin that's got a car.
Yep.
And who bought the car for him?
He bought his first car.
Beautiful. It's a
Honda Civic 2013.
Nice.
Just
Okay.
bought it today.
All right.
Andrew sent me the picture.
Perfect.
It's one thing to break down, but it's another when you don't bring enough beer.
Yeah, to last through the breakdown.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, nice side of the road. Thunderstorms happening, irrigation happening over that way. And really cool. Yeah, deer track. Walking into the bush. Looks pretty recent, like yesterday or this morning. Rural Manitoba. Beautiful place to be. You gotta visit it. How can you tell I'm in Manitoba? Yeah, nice long piece of grass. Well, meanwhile, back at the ranch, after a tow job, we are now going to replace this belt, which doesn't look like it's too very complicated, but you do need the tools, and it's nice to do it in the shop. So where's the belt? The belt is jammed way in the hell up in there.
I think it just totally disintegrates it till there's not a damn thing left of it.
It heats it and
Here's
shreds
some.
it.
Here's a bit here. Oh, there is a bit in the... spoke too soon. Oh no, it's in behind.
Oh, it's wrapped in behind that. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's wrapped up in there for sure. Oh, there it is.
There's bits of it.
And what's left of a cheap belt.
And note to self, don't buy a Kemimoto belt. That only went about 100, didn't even make 100 miles.
Uh-huh. Nothing behind that other sprocket? That
Where it'll get it, yeah, it might be, but no, I don't think so, but they'll get jammed in here into the little idler pulley, but luckily there's nothing there. So
yeah, that's
good news.
Yeah, you don't want that buggering up a seal or anything.
What it'll do, yeah, it'll wedge up your idler, and then it'll burn the belt when you're stopped if it does wedge it. But,
yeah.
Yeah, look at that. Look at all the little pieces. Hardly anything left of the damn thing.
Yeah, there's lots of
All right.
in there. All right.
Now we're going to replace the belt that should have went on in the first place.
So the $60 belt is now in a pile, and the $300 belt is ready to go on.
And the first belt that came with it lasted
4,000
miles.
Okay, let's see how this little gizmo works.
Yeah, that's pretty slick. I never knew these existed until Yoel gave me his to use, and I went, oh man, I got to get one of them.
Oh, and it threads in.
Yeah, you thread it in. So it sometimes takes a little bit to get it.
Yeah, you get it started.
Oh wait, I'm doing it wrong. That's why it's not going.
That's what she said.
Yeah, well, but that's why you need practice.
That's why you need practice. Okay.
Oh wait, I did it wrong, of course.
Go the other way?
Well, no, what I did was, see these wheels?
Oh, I see.
I'm on the wrong side of the world here.
Okay, flip it over. Oh, learning for all of us. I've never seen such a deal, so for me, this is all brand new.
So once you get this tight, get that tight in there, as far as it'll go. Okay, that's too much. Oh, shit. Okay. Then you go like that. Hang on. All right. There. So what that does is it opens these sheaves
Oh yeah,
so that you can get the
the belt on.
Get the belt on.
Yeah, so over the front idler first.
I believe you're correct. No, I did that the right way.
No, I think you're right. You just got to go over that handle.
No, but you got to watch your arrows, right?
Oh, do you? Oh, yeah, yeah,
The
yeah.
arrows there,
That's
see.
true. Never thought of that. I know tires are that way. Some dirt bike tires and road tires are that way on motorcycles, but car tires not so much.
So we'll fish this in here. This being a little bit of a tight bugger.
And you people thought we were just going to Newfoundland.
Okay. Now hopefully I'm correct. Get that right. Generally speaking, what you want to do is get this started.
You need my help in here?
I'm starting to wonder. I just did this.
You maybe start at the back and work to the front?
Well, that's what I'm wondering. Is that the proper way to do it, or do you do it the other way? I can't remember. Wait a minute. No, we're correct. I think.
You got it started, that's the main thing. There you go, it's going on now, that looks good. Yeah, maybe.
Get that. There we go.
Yeah, it's a wedge.
Is this thing in neutral?
No.
Must be, isn't it?
It's in...
Oh, put her, if it isn't, put it in neutral.
Oh, okay, watch your fingers. Okay, in neutral.
There.
Better?
Well, I may or may not. I don't know.
What about turning the motor on and just turn it in reverse and see if it spins on?
I got something not quite right, but it will go.
Oh yeah, here we go.
There we go.
Now, how does that tighten up that whole thing? I guess once you pull that tool out of there, it all collapses and tightens it all automatic, or?
It's spring, like there's big springs in there and rollers.
Yeah.
So this is essentially a snowmobile clutch.
Yeah.
This belt actually matches our snowmobile.
Okay, now.
So then you just keep spinning it until it works its way up in the sheaves.
Oh yeah.
See how it's gradually coming up?
Yeah. Yeah, because now the sheave is closing up.
Yeah, it just takes a bit, and it should be, ideally, they should be, the bottom of that groove should be flush with that. So it's still not all the way up yet.
It's starting to get there.
But you don't necessarily have to get it that way
Once you start driving it.
once you start driving. But usually what I like to do is, I generally don't like putting everything back. But then it's kind of pointless because every time I've ever done it, it's always worked out. So then if you got to put the wheel on, drive it for a bit, so it's hardly worth the effort.
Well, you got the
'Cause
back
it's always-
tires off. What about just putting it into gear? Is that dangerous, or?
Well, I guess the other, well, as long as that one clears, it might be okay.
Well, no, we could do that.
But I'm pretty confident it'll be fine. Because
Yeah, it'll just tighten up as it goes.
yep.
Now, you got a cap for that thing?
Nope,
The-
it had nothing.
No screw, no cap for the threads there on the back idler?
Nope.
On the drive?
Nope,
No?
she's all wide open. Yeah, that's why you gotta kind of get in there and
All right,
blow.
and we button her up. I can hear the rain coming down. I can see a little bit of it here on my pants, but not really getting wet, and I can hear the thunder off in the distance. Oh, there it is, starting now. Just another day in Manitoba. What are the rich folks doing today? Because I know what I'm doing as a poor folk. Okay, we left Justice, Manitoba this morning and said farewell to Leanne and Les and their farm of about 3 sections of multiple crops. And we made our way here to
I don't know.
Sioux Narrows Provincial Park, Ontario.
Ontario.
So we're here for one night, then we head down into Minnesota tomorrow. And we're gonna go through to hopefully Birch Lake camping, but we'll find something, I'm sure. We'll roughly go about 3.5, 4 hours and then find a spot to sit. And
show the drive up here.
what's that?
Show the drive up here. Parking.
Oh,
Getting into
yeah.
the site.
Oh, you're talking about the parking lot here. Okay. Yeah, it's a bit of a hike. The backing in, there's a bit of a hill here. Good thing you have to have, is 4x4 low. On anything that you tow, you should have a truck with 4x4. Because as you can see, we're on a bit of a hill here. I'm going to crouch down and you get a better perspective, but I had to back up on the Canadian Shield part of that. And a nice little campsite, but one night only, perfectly level, everything's holding up. Ontario. Okay, you remember when your mom used to come along and your hair was sticking up and she would kind of lick her fingers?
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of what we're going to do here today. Like this, and then kind of wipe this down. Although it's pretty clean, it stays inside the trailer when we're driving, so it doesn't get a lot of dirt. And so I got to get this camera up. Okay, so we are going to, Debbie is going to put up the Ontario sticker. So this trailer has now made it there.
So we've made it to Ontario.
Yeah.
Now let's see.
And I'm moving the camera because my head's getting eaten by mosquitoes.
No.
That's good.
No, it's not.
No? Okay. This is not an easy one to put on.
No, because it looks like a whale.
It's a half a whale. The other half got cut off by the polar bear up there. All right.
Rag?
All right. Here's the mom's hair lick tissue.
There.
And then
Started in BC, Alberta, Saskatchewan,
Manitoba, now Ontario. And then a high five. Oh, hang on, got to get it on this film as well as 2 cameras, holding 2 cameras at once. Look at each other. See what I'm talking about? Okay, that's it. We'll go from. Okay, so I booked a campsite. I don't look at many details because I'm a guy. Shut up. That's what guys do. Man, we had to back up that hill as you saw in earlier footage, but let me show you how we got electric power here, because this is what they do in Ontario and this is totally wacko. Come follow me. Okay, so here we go. This is the slide out, obviously. This was burnt last year in San Felipe because the burner fell out because of the rough roads. It unbolted itself. So
Let's fix it all up.
I fixed it all up. There's our dog, Clint, that's saying we're from Canada as well.
This one has to come off.
Yep. And so you can't close that.
Why?
Because there's not enough rope. There's not enough rope.
Oh.
So we're gonna follow this line. Remember the John Fogerty song, The Old Man Down the Road? Well, this, you follow the guitar cord or the guitar cable, right? This is kind of it. And you kind of follow it along.
Is there any poison ivy in there?
Oh, probably full of poison ivy. I don't know. Go around the road. Meet you there. Then we come here and our box is here. And then from here, 50-foot extension cord through the bush. To here. So there's the cable, and there we are right here, and we share this box with neighbors. There we go. So this is kind of how they do it in Ontario. Weird to me. BC, you'd never get electricity, but here you do. And
So here's our plug-ins, and there's our trailer somewhere up there.
you'll never see it from here. But here, you see there's 30 amp service. Who in the hell's got a cable like 60 feet long? It's a 20-meter distance.
It said 15 and 30, so.
Well, we got 15. We have some power, enough to keep the fridge going. It's really all we need. But nice and warm here, 28 degrees. And
Bathroom.
unit 65. Sometimes you got to celebrate just being alive, and a little Baja Rosa, a little sweet, but still tequila, right? There's yours. There's mine. And cheers to us. Not bad. Not bad. Yeah, this is the International Falls, and it's a pulp mill here, and you can tell when you breathe.
Pretty
But
stinky.
this here, these pipelines, I don't know what's in the pipes, but they cross the river.
Edgar.
Got it?
Yeah. Where does this go?
GoPro turn off. That goes underneath the driver's license. I'm worried about that tree, but it'll probably fall into another tree before it lands on my trailer, which is like leaning over right there. It's kind of just grown that way. So lawn chair's unloaded, truck parked. I couldn't believe it. Back in here, level. Back in here, level. Unheard of. Because when you look at it from the side of the road, you go, that does not look like it's level, but it is. We got our Canadian flag up because, hey, guess what? Today is Happy Canada Day, July 1st, 2026. Somebody's excited. Somebody is excited. So, Debbie? Debbie?
What?
Where did we come from today? Sioux Narrows
Sioux Narrows?
in Ontario.
Okay.
And then we crossed at International Falls.
Okay.
And then she went through it, but she doesn't remember it. That's what Alzheimer's is all about, kids. Just watch. This could be you in 20 years. So we're parked here, and we are actually in the Boundary Waters canoe area. So I'll take you outside and show you what it looks like, because Edgar's going to jump around. And Debbie's making some really nice food. So we're going to get ground beef, onions, potatoes, and then gravy goes on it, and it'll be a big mush.
And this is an awesome site.
And this is an awesome site. So we're here for one for sure. Might be here for two. But let's show you what we picked up down the road a little ways. Never seen this one before, but it's called Northeast Grain Belt Beer. American Amber Lager, 12 fluid ounces. Welcome to the neighborhood. So we'll get into that, but somebody needs to stick throwing. But this is the Boundary Waters canoe area. near Ely, Minnesota. Where's your stick? Bring the stick. Come on, bring the stick. Bring the stick. Come on. You gonna give me the stick? Come on, bring it. Bring it. I have got my runners on. I don't want to go into water. Right here. Bring it. Come on. You want to go for a swim? You want to go for a swim? You better bring this stick to me. Come on. Bring it. Bring it. I can't reach it. It's just out of reach. It's just out of reach. Come on. You're not helping much. You thirsty? Well, I might be able to straddle and get it. Okay, I got it, I got it. Okay, you ready? There it is. Go get it, mister. Just like Monty. Just like Monty. You're not supposed to breathe the water. Hey, no shaking. You ready? Here it goes. Whee! Get it. Dog's happy. Debbie's happy. I got a beer. I'm happy. And tonight we have somebody has left us a pile of wood. We shall imbibe in the campfire ritual what is known as camping North American style. Right, mister? Right, mister? Say goodbye. So, like, what's in here? Is that noodles or?
Yellow beans.
Yellow beans.
Yeah.
Oh, and are they like from a can?
Yes.
Were they put there by a man?
Probably.
They look a little on the tan.
Oh.
Should I eat them and then ran?
Sure.
I'm not sure where else I should go with this.
Off.
Off? Oh, okay. That's the hamburger stuff. And I like yellow beans. How's your dinner?
Good.
Yeah, and we're out here ready for this fire, right?
Of course it's good. I made it. Like Jessica would say.
Oh, is there any conceit in your family?
None.
None.
I've got it all.
So you really wanted corn instead of the yellow beans, right?
Yeah.
Because it goes better?
Yeah.
But you only have, what, a can of
Cream corn.
cream corn? But I like cream corn on mashed potatoes, like really hot, lots of pepper. But why didn't you put cream corn in here?
I didn't want it to be sweet.
Yeah, it does get it sweet. But, oh, cream corn.
But there's more mashed potatoes.
Well, that's tomorrow.
Yeah.
If we decide to leave, if we decide to stay one more night. We could do that.
This is a pretty nice site.
It is a nice site. It's right on the lake. We could do nothing all day tomorrow.
And Edgar's enjoying it.
And Edgar loves it because we actually owe him, because he's been so good in the truck, we kind of owe him a day at the lake where he can just chase the stick all the time, right?
Yeah, you do.
We do. So maybe we go one more day, but what we should do is see if somebody's got a 20 they can break into fives for us, and then just give them 25 tomorrow and then call it good, because then they won't get shortchanged from tonight. $1. So they'll get an extra $3, which will be good. We could do that. I like the idea of staying one more night. I don't have to drive tomorrow. Today, the last hour before we got fuel back there on the turnoff, about 20 kilometers back, I was getting kind of droopy-eyed and a little weary of the road.
Yeah.
And you know, and we've got so much time that
Well, we had 3 nights at Les and Leanne's.
yeah, but we still have tons of time before we got to be in Port Huron, and we've got some sort of environmental campsite. We're there for 4 nights. Plus, we're waiting for our Starlink to get delivered. And boy, I tell you, customer service, Starlink, you guys suck. If it was my business, somebody gets fired because you're using AI, doesn't know how to deal with shit. Like twice I had to go in there and finally got a confirmation number that they're replacing my Starlink with a Generation 3 from a Generation 2, because they don't sell you a Generation 2 cable anymore between the router and the dish. So now they've given us a free Generation 3, big whoop. I almost felt like I should buy a mini. But anyways, now we got to wait for it. I had to change my service address, and they're going to send it to Port Dover, Ontario. We're there for 4 nights, so that's still another week away. We should get it. We'll be there until probably, I think, Saturday the 11th of July. So we should have enough time to grab it from the UPS store, which is what we've put our service address as, our delivery address. So hopefully that works out and we get our Starlink back, because, well, it's easier paying bills when you know you've got Starlink and you've got Wi-Fi, and it's always easier to do that in a remote area where if you're in a place like Birch Lake, which is where we're at right now in the Boundary Waters canoe area, just outside Ely, Minnesota, we have some cell service here, but when you're trying to get a reliable cell connection or an internet connection to do bookkeeping or anything of that nature, you really need a Starlink in remote areas. And we've relied on it really heavily for 3 years when we've been away from the house. But today, we don't have anything until we get the new dish, and that's another week or 10 days away. So we're suffering a little bit. But that's okay. We can still watch stuff on my tablet. It's no big deal. But we're enjoying the outdoors more too, which is get the hell out of the television room and get outside, because it's way nicer out here. Ready? Get set. Just out of reach. Uh-oh, boss lady's here. Boss lady.
There you go. Oh, shoot.
Oh, it landed. Sticky side up.
Yeah.
Oh, we still got garbage on it. Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah. Oh well.
Oh well. Got a piece of garbage on it.
Yeah. Let me see if I can get it off. Got it.
Yeah.
I got it, even though I cut my finger. All right. Got to make sure it's the right way, because we now crossed over into Minnesota. That's as good as it gets right there. What the heck's eating me? Oh, branch. Okay, it's starting to get filled up. 1, 2, 3 in between here and home. 2 more in the next couple of days, and then back into Ontario. There we go. And it's a hot day today. It's hot out here, sweaty hot. It's got to be 30 degrees. Okay, mosquitoes, leave me alone. So we just put our Minnesota sticker on because that's where we were. So we started in BC, followed along the southern part of Alberta and Saskatchewan, and then into Manitoba, Justice, Manitoba. Then we went into Ontario to just out of Kenora, and then south from Kenora down into Ely, Minnesota, And the reason we did that is we've already been through Thunder Bay and Sault Ste. Marie to Toronto in 2009. Oops, I better hold the camera up so you can see what I'm talking about. So we went through the Thunder Bay to Sault Ste. Marie and those places until we got to Toronto in 2009. This time, because I want to check out the Boundary Waters canoe in Minnesota for a future canoe trip next year, is come through here, which will also take us through the northern tip of Wisconsin into Michigan and then back down into southern Ontario to see our grandkids in, near Port Dover. So that's how we're going to do it. And then from there, we'll head over to Quebec City, and then from Quebec City, Kingston to see a friend, and then Quebec City, and then into PEI, Nova Scotia, and then Newfoundland. And then we're going to go to two little islands right here that aren't marked here that belong to France. Saint-Pierre-et-Miquelon, Saint-Pierre for a day, August 19th. Stay tuned for that one. So you'll see what that little country is like over there. That's our trip, man. That's our trip. And we're showing our Canada Day flag because yesterday was Canada Day. We're flying our flag proudly here in Minnesota. Yes, we are. Our lunch stop, Lake Superior Brewing. Nice little patio. Okay, it's Lake Superior Brewery, Duluth, Minnesota, which is about the size of Langley, British Columbia. And we opted for pizza. And I got this oatmeal brew. I don't remember the name of it. Deb got
Light beer.
A light beer, which is very much Coors Light, she says. And she got pepperoni. Pepperoni. And I got the vodka pizza. Got a bunch of stuff in it. Can't tell you. Sorry. We're just that lame. We just don't know. But then we can see the truck from here and just check to see if Edgar's doing okay.
And it's cool out there.
And it's cool. That's nice. It's only 19 degrees here. Temperature dropped from Ely, Minnesota down here to Duluth because we come down the hill and we close to Lake Superior. There's a big fog bank off the coast on the lake. And when that started to come in, it turned into cooler weather. So, but yeah, kind of a cool place. Kind of cool. Yum yum. Beer and pizza, they go together. Okay, so here we are, and we thought we would just kind of get caught up with our travels on an actual map. So hopefully you can see this. And so we started from Abbotsford, which is right here. Oops. Right here on the first day, Abbotsford is in there. And we drove all the way up this road to 3 and over to Headley. So that's what we're going to mark on the thing first. So from there to there. And then along here and up to there. Oh, because I'm right-handed and I'm on the other side?
Because I can't see.
And then through Princeton to Headley.
Okay, you need to do this again because you can barely see it.
Yeah, it's not coming out very well, is it?
You have to keep it flat.
All right, so there it is. So that's night 1. We can put a dot there. And then from there, we went through Karamias.
Hold on. You have to do it flat.
Yeah, sorry. Karamias, Coston. And this is go to page 34, so that's good news. Slide this down. So again, Headley, Karamias, Coston, and then basically all highway through Osoyoos to Rock Creek to Greenwood, which is where the smokestack was when we went through, and then through Grand Forks, which is when we stopped for our lunch. And then we went from there through Rossland. I think we go up this way 3 until we get to 3B, and night 2 was just outside of Trails, so we'll just call it good right there. So we'll just, that's night 2. Then night 3 we end up in Cranbrook, which is, we'll just follow this along.
Flat.
The flat. Oh, yep, flatten the pencil. All the way up to Yak, which is where we had lunch along the creek. And then up to Moyi for night 2, which we stayed in Cranbrook and saw our friends Mitch and Mandy there. And then the next day after that, we went to Cranbrook. I got to make sure I know where I'm going here because we went to the Frank Slide. And I got to find that. But it's all on Highway 3, so it should be easy to follow through Jaffrey. Waldo. Elko, and then the Crow's Nest to Blairmore, and I don't remember where we stayed in Alberta, do you? That was weird. Now I'm having a gap moment, so I'm going to shut this off until we think about where we went. Okay, now that we remember, we carried on 3 until
now that the cell phone remembers.
Yeah, okay. Because my brain don't. We go to Fort Macleod and then south to Cardston. And then from there, we stayed another night. So we'll get a pink circle there. From there, we went back up to Fort Macleod, through Lethbridge, and then Highway 1 in Lethbridge, and we'll flip over, this should page 36, so that's handy, page 36, through Medicine Hat, and then we went down Highway 21 all the way down Cypress Hills to a little town called East End. So from East End, we went through Shaunavon, back up to Gull Lake, Highway 1, to
Moose Jaw.
And we stayed in Moose Jaw for a night, but it was down here at this lake, I think. But any case, from Moose Jaw, a very short day to Regina, where we caught the Rough Riders game. Okay, so Regina, stayed there in Regina. From Regina, we then hit Highway 1 all the way to Manitoba. It's kind of nice, all these pages are like close. Until we got just inside the Manitoba border on Highway 1. Until we found a little town called Justice, which is right there. It was a cute little spot. And then from Justice, I'm going to adjust this a little bit so we can... Okay, it doesn't want to move that leg. I just tried to get it so it's closer. But anyway, so Justice. After Justice, we had to take this bypass route through Winterpeg, and we have to find out what road. Oh yeah, then we out here, Highway 1, until we went to a place called Sioux Narrows, which is right here. And that's where we're going to get caught up for today, is Sioux Narrows. So that's our trip so far. Okay, so now we've had a night in Sioux Narrows, which was really nice. Lake of the Woods area. We traveled south, and we go to page 104. Find it here somewhere. It's never going to be quick because the film's rolling. Yay. 104. Okay, so Lake of the Woods. And we ended up down here in International Falls.
Over it again, please.
Okay, International Falls. From International Falls, we headed down to Ely, Minnesota. And if I could find it, I would mark it, but I can't find it right now. And I think it's
Birch Lake.
Birch Lake is where we were. Cook, Angora, Britt. Yep. So we'll have to find it and come back. Okay, now we found our bearings. We went south along 53 until we hit Highway 1 over to a town called Tower, Sudan, and Ely, Minnesota. And then we turned south for 13 miles and went to Birch Lake and stayed in Birch Lake. Why are we in the US when we're going across Canada? Good question. The reason is that we've done the Thunder Bay North Side in Canada a number of years ago. And the other reason is that at some point this area here is called the Boundary Waters Canoe Area. It's one of the top 5 in North America for canoe circuits, and I wanted to grab some maps and check out the area, see what it looked like so that when I go next year or whenever I go to do a canoe trip, we're gonna base out of Ely, Minnesota. So that's what we're gonna do. And then from Ely, we followed basically Highway 1 and 2 all the way down to Two Harbors, and then through Duluth, and then back over, Highway 2 this direction, back up to, and today we're in Curry. Curry.
Wow. We're in Ironwood.
Ironwood, yeah, which is Curry. And it's right here. Ironwood is right here. So we're following this along. And this is where last night's stay was in Ironwood. And what I liked about this campground is called the Curry
Park Campground.
Curry Park Campground in Ironwood, Michigan. And the cool thing about this is that you can check in online, where a lot of parks don't still. We tried to park about 15 minutes further west, but they did not take online reservations, but this one did. This is a one run by the city of, or the town or village of Ironwood, and we could pay by phone, show up, take an empty space, very well done. And I can't say enough about the hot, warm showers. Old rustic buildings, old rustic scenery, but boy, nice hot showers. So that's where we are. That's a catch up. We'll do this again in a few weeks just to see where we're at and give you kind of the lowdown of how we got to where we are and why we're going there. Cheers. Okay, so we have crossed over from Minnesota into Wisconsin, and now we're in Michigan. And of course, Wisconsin is a very short travel, maybe 150 kilometers. I don't think it was even that much. But that means we get to put, guess what? 2 stickers on today. And there goes WI, Wisconsin. Just coincidentally, for those of you that are watching, that is the origin of my family in recent times. My great-grandfather was born and raised in B-Town, Wisconsin, and then he moved to British Columbia in about 1910. My grandfather was born in Mason City, Iowa, but just outside of town, about 5 miles, and of course they did not go in to register his birth in 1907, and continued west through Montana up to Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, and then into Canada. But now we're doing Michigan. Oh, look at that. Is a unique sticker there. You can see how that fits on. Let me just push the, okay, that's good. Let me just push this along. All right, and then down. No, not quite. Start at the bottom, maybe.
Yeah.
And work up.
These stickers are not
very friendly when it's an odd shaped state.
Yeah, there we go. Good enough.
Yeah, this thing sits mostly inside anyway when we're traveling, and it gets only a bit of weather when we're
Michigan.
So then we got Michigan. So now in the next couple of days we're gonna park down here somewhere real close to the border, and then on the 6th we're gonna be in Ontario, in London area.
Back up here.
So then back up there. So that's it. So another sticker, another brick in the wall. Right, Edgar? Come on, buddy. Just wait. Come on. Turn around. Let's go. And there's the falls. And as Edgar got in the water, I could see crayfish. And there's crayfish right there on that rock. 2 of them. 3 of them. 4 of them. 5 of them. 6 of them. Right there on that rock. I don't know if you can see that or not, but there they are. All sorts of crayfish in this pond. Some more right here. Yeah. More falls there. stopped in at Antonio's restaurant in this little town, Gojabik. Yeah, cute little place, great food. 4th of July, Lake Gojabik. I guess that's how you say it. Anyways, we are here, had a great lunch.
And Edgar got half a smash burger.
And Edgar got half a smash burger.
Just the bun, or just the meat.
Just the meat. Just the meat. All right, back on the road. Okay, we left Big Bay, north of Marquette, Michigan, this morning. Had an overnight there, pleasant night. Kind of its own little unique lake, somewhere between big whatever and then the lake, and then Lake Superior on the other side of it. So it's kind of a landlocked lake from Superior. So then we're just here having lunch, and it looks like the end of our tank cover. The zipper is done. So the stop today is I gotta Ipufet fishing village since 1859. And this is the overlook, and you can see Lake Michigan. You have a wonderful overlook here. You can see water as far as the eye can see, way out there. Way out there. I'll just run up on the ramp. See a little better. The trees are getting up there, so it's blocking some of the view, but that's it, Lake Michigan. Well, we crossed down the upper peninsula of Michigan to the Mackinac Bridge, somewhere north of Flint and Detroit. Still another couple of hours to that location, but this is the Mackinac Bridge. $8.18 to cross. US, that's correct. The toll is $8, but here's the goofy part. They charge you a tax on the toll, which is weird because it's all government money going to pay for the bridge. So weird. 18 cents tax. Stupid, I think. But anyways, that's Lake Michigan that Deb's pointing the camera to. I am not playing with the camera while I'm driving. But this is a long bridge, and I assume that it's tall enough to let steamships through, because this is a big place. Holy cow, I'm just having a quick glance to my left, and I notice it's a big body of water. How nasty this is when it's about 20 below zero and it's snowing heavy.
The traffic is worse going the other way.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm not going north. bridge between Ilwico and Seaside, Oregon, from Washington, Oregon. There's a bridge. And I would say it's not quite as long as the Golden Gate, but pretty close, because I've been across the Golden Gate several times, and it's pretty darn close in length. Certainly not in height, though.
5 miles, 8 kilometers.
Oh, maybe it is longer. Who knows? All right.
If you like our content, please hit like, share, and subscribe.